All right, cool, man. You got a dilemma to finish us, yeah?
Yes, sir. So I'm chatting to this guy and we're getting on. I find him attractive and easy to talk to. We started chatting on my Facebook Messenger. I realized we had one mutual friend. I asked him how he knew that person and he said it's his cousin. I had to come clean because I'd slept with the cousin multiple times over a 5-year period. It was nothing more than sex. The guy I'm chatting to said it's fine. But the thing is, I haven't told him the whole truth, which is we recorded it once and it's on my OnlyFans.
Oh, God.
Shall I come completely clean or shall I just dip? We haven't met yet. Help.
They haven't met yet. Ooh-wee. That is a very interesting dilemma to me.
Cousin.
You banged my cousin, you've told me about it, and I'm like, kiss my teeth, charged. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
All right, I'll deal with it.
We're still talking.
But yeah, there's a video of you two, man, on your OnlyFans.
They were banging for over a 5-year period, and it was nothing. It was just for 5 years.
It's a long time.
It's not just.
Yeah, it's not.
It's great for 5 years. That's great for 5 years. Oh, of course. It's more than.
Yeah. And she's an OF ting.
So you know
she's sat in there,
exactly,
bro.
my bro.
Oh,
I'm tossing and turning because I want to sample. Yeah. I want to know what my cousin got up to. Do you know what I mean? But at the same breath, it's my cousin, bro. Like I don't.
Bang your own cousin, and it's just on the internet for anyone to see.
It's just there, bro. It's just behind a paywall. That's it.
I think if I was the guy and I got told that information, again, depends how much pussy I get in general.
Good point.
Because I'm thinking,
Good point.
I'm thinking as me, I'm thinking immediately no. Like, not saying I get all the pussy in the world. But I would say immediately no. Like, I'm not wasting my time on this endeavor.
Yeah.
This is just not worth it.
Yeah.
But
there's a bag of women out there. So
why would I do? Well, yeah. Why would I put up with this? But at the same time, he might not get girls like that. So he might just firm it and be like, oh my God, fine.
Would you want to know the whole truth? Or would you rather find out he was on the OF? Obviously, there's no other way you'd find out unless she showed you or whatever. Because
it is
if you're
tough.
banging someone, you're not
you know
gonna
what it is,
watch
yeah?
it.
It's actually really tough for me because I'm very big on like, a lot of people, especially in certain stages in your life, you don't owe them your truth. You don't owe them shit. So she's already told him they banged. She doesn't owe him an explanation that he's on the OF. She doesn't owe him shit. But there will, if it does get to that point, there will become a time she has to tell him, and both of them would have preferred getting that out of the way sooner. So it's like a case of, you have to kind of gamble it. Like you might lose him now and it would have lost you like a good, I don't know, 6 months of like good sex and time and stuff like that. Or you don't tell him now, you have the good short term, and then you end up telling him later when it starts to get a little bit more serious, and then you might lose in them, or you might not lose him, but it might take a nosedive and affect his relationship with his cousin, and then like all this. I don't really know, because it does seem easier to just get out of the way now, but also it's like,
I don't need to offload.
I don't need to. Maybe just don't tell him.
Yeah, I think it depends on the full intention of what they're trying. Obviously, they've been talking and blah blah. It's nice. They might not even end up being that compatible. Again, it could be like the cousin. It could just end up being just sex.
Yeah, exactly. And then if it is just sex, then it's just like, you don't need to say anything.
Yeah, there's no need.
He might find himself on that OnlyFans as well.
Hey,
that is a tough one though, because it is all about like, I guess at this point you've not even met him, so don't tell him nothing.
Facts.
But it is tough, because I also couldn't be dating a girl for a few months, really starting to like her, we've been banging, and then be told that information.
Factual.
I couldn't be told that information.
Factual. I would, not only would I be livid at her, I would be livid at my cousin and livid at myself.
Yeah, I'll be livid at myself. And it's a like, for some, it's a weird one. Like, obviously bare people record themselves and all that kind of shit, but for some reason in my head, knowing that the internet has this, for some reason, maybe it's a level of insecurity that I'm not only deeping right now, but for some reason would really trigger me into thinking that like you guys had something more than, or like this to you was so good that like you had to put it on OnlyFans or something. Man, this is maybe an insecurity that I'm actually deeping as we speak.
Bro, she said 5 years.
Yeah.
It's not just
it's a lot.
It can't just be
Yeah, because like
You can't. You don't.
If we've
no
been
one bangs
banging
just
and
for
I'm
5
seeing
years.
you, and as well on top of that, like if we've been banging and I've been seeing you, and you haven't asked to put me on your OnlyFans, if you've not even brought it up, and then I find out that my cousin's on there, I'll be like, swear, we'll go back to him then.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to compute that conversation.
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'd have so many. Like, why is he on there?
Yeah,
like you said, it was just sex. Like, why is he on there? She'd be like, oh, I don't know, because it's just something. Like, we just spoke about it, and it was a thing. And I'm like, cool. So like, what? You just put all the guys in there? Like, what is it? No, I don't. So why is it just him? Like, is he the only one on there? Like, what? Fam, I will just keep going and going and going. And I'm like,
too many questions.
Yeah, and you haven't asked me to be on there. So what is it about him that made you want to be on there? And then I'm thinking, is this girl gonna have to see my cousin again?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is this girl gonna, if I carry on with this girl, she's gonna have to see him again?
Yeah.
Like, nah, you know what? I'll be thinking, fuck all of this.
It's not worth it. Long term, it's not worth it.
Yeah. But telling him now, it might not even go to long term, and you don't want to start. I don't know.
Tough, innit?
Whoa, we're just going. Okay,
It's
I don't know.
circles.
I don't know.
I just say don't tell him. Don't tell him.
think
Go
it's
with the
best.
flow. And if it ends up being just, then you've made the right decision. If it ends up being more, then it's gonna come to a stage where you have to tell him, and then you just gonna deal with it. Then that's
Cool.
the only way.
All right, gang.